thing. I ain't taking nothing but win.
Good, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Unscripted Sports Show. Back here for my 2026-27 English Football League table predictions. The season starts tomorrow. I don't know what the matchups are tomorrow. Let me see. English EFL schedule. Tomorrow will be Wolves and Blackburn. The return of Wolves to the English Football League. When was the last time? No. No. Thank you. So it's almost been 10 years since the Wolves been in the English Football League. So they make their 9-year return. Not what they wanted, but they returned to the English Football League for the first time since 2017, 2018. And they were in the Premier League since 2018-2019 season. That's about 8 seasons. Yeah, played 8 consecutive seasons in the Premier League. Yep, 8 seasons. Now they're back. Now they're gonna try to stay up 1 year. Stay in the English Football League 1 year and go back up to the Premier League. I think the Wolves were probably the most predictable team to go down last year. I know I did. I picked a lot of people I know, a lot of creators picked them to go down. I was one of them. I picked them to be in last place, like a lot of people did. I think most of the people who did predictions picked them to be last. I think they were the most obvious one. They almost got regulated the previous year, but survived because they found a manager that kept them up. And then I had a feeling they were going to go down after that. Yeah, and then they went down. It was pretty obvious from the get go they were going down. Maybe not so fast, but it was pretty obvious. They were going down. It was definitely a foregone conclusion, like in November. Not officially, but it was pretty much what it was. So here I am. I'm gonna do this. I'll do myself in the corner. And look at my notes. And yeah, I forgot. This is the English Football League. So the English Football League has 24 teams. 3 go down, and 3 come up from the Premier League. Or 3 are sent down here from the Premier League, and 3 go down to League One, and 3 come up from League One. So the 3 teams. The 3 new teams are Lincoln City, Bolton, and Cardiff City, I believe. Those are the 3 new teams. Let me look this up again. Let's move to Huh? Oh, okay. So I did that wrong yesterday. There's a new format. Shoot, I messed that up. I totally messed that up, but I'm gonna make it right in this one. That was just for fun. So the new format, new format is teams finishing third to eight in the Champions League table will qualify for the playoffs, banning from the previous six to eight, the top six, top eight. Okay, five to the semifinals will be third and fourth, keeping major advantage and advance directly to the two-legged semifinals. Eliminator, the fifth place team plays eighth, and the sixth plays seventh. So just two out of teams, and three and four get by instead of playing the semi. Instead of semis, there's the quarterfinals. So hmm. Three teams still go down. Let's see. Wait, what? Yeah, three teams finish in the bottom three positions 22, 23, and 24 will go champ are regulated to out to League One. Movement out of League One regulate 4 teams in League One will go to League One to League down to League Two. That's what I meant. As I said, yeah. So the 6 new teams are West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves. And Lincoln City, Cardiff, and Bolton. As I said, those were the 6 new teams. So let me change this. So now that I know that, now that I know that, yeah, it's a good thing I googled this because I wouldn't have known this new format. So 3 through 8 get a playoff. Third and fourth place get a bye into the semifinals for the two-legged semifinals, and then the winner goes to championship. So that said, let's get this started. Going back to League One, unfortunately, is Lincoln City. Well, even so I have Lincoln City. Then I add So Lincoln City will go back down to League One. See ya. I have them finishing 43 points, coming back down, finishing 45 points. Bolton goes back down themselves. Uh, Bolton will go down as well. He finished with 45 points, finishing with 47. So I have a close race here. Is Charleston Athletic will also go down. So those are the three teams that will go down. Lincoln City goes back down, Bolton, and then Charleston Athletic will be the 22nd. Just surviving now. Cardiff City is the only one that survived of the new team. So I had that one too. Cardiff City will go down. No, Cardiff City survives at number 21. And they finished with 49 points, so they barely survived. Portsmouth will be number 20, and they barely survived. They come out with 50 points. Blackburn, 53 points for Blackburn. They finished 19, 20, 21. Now, the new mid-table table. I took out a tier. I took out the meh tier because of the playoff, because I added two teams, so I switched things around. In the mid-table, it's now 13 to 18. And that makes sense, but that's mid. The first mid-table is Bristol City. I have them finishing with 54 points, and Blackburn 53, and Portsmouth 50. So it's a real close race between 19 through 22, 19 and 20. No, 19 and 22. It's a real close race, but that's 5 points right there. And 20 to 22 is real tight, 50 to 47. So I have a real tight race. Teams going down. So number 17 is Queen's Park Rangers, known as QPR. They will finish 17th with 57 points. Finishing with 60 points is West Brom. They finish in 16th. They will finish with 60 points. Stoke City will be 15. Sheffield United will be 14. And Sheffield United will finish 63, Stoke City 62, and West Brom 60. And the last team in this tier is Preston North End, finishing with 64, 1 point ahead. Preston North End, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now, teams that just missed out, 8 through 12. Come at number 12, Swansea City. Come at number 12. I have them finishing with 66 points. It's a little recap since we're at almost 10. I'll do a recap after when I get to 10 or 9. I mean 8 that way. And then set the scene for top 8. So after Swansea City is Watford. At number 11. I have them finishing with 56. Coming at number 10, newly promoted Wolves. Finishing 10, 69 points. Birmingham City, I have finishing with finishing 9th. They're the last team that survives, and they miss out by 3 points. To recap, I have Birmingham City, Wolves, Watford, and Swansea just missing out 9 through 12. Mid-table, Preston North End, Sheffield United, Stoke City, West Brom, Queen's Park Rangers, and Bristol City. Mid-table, 13 to 18. Just surviving is Blackburn, Portsmouth, Cardiff City, and going down is Athletic, Bolton, and Lincoln. So Lincoln and Bolton stay up 1 year and go back down. Let's see, read off the standings from last year. Carlton Athletic finished with 53 points last year in 19th. Portsmouth 55, Stoke City 55, 17th. Watford 16th. Queen's Park Rangers 15th. Preston North End 14th. Sheffield United 13th. Bristol City 12th. Swansea City 11th. Birmingham City 10th. And I think that's it for what I have. And no, I didn't see that yet. Did I? I think that's all the teams I've already read off. Right. I mean, obviously, 2 teams weren't there last year, so yeah. Now, making the playoffs. The first team to make the playoffs is Derby City. They will be the 8th seed, and they will play number 5. When did they finish last year? They finished 8th with 69 points. And I have them finishing with 75 points. Southampton will be number 7. They'll be the other team going to the playoff first quarterfinals. And I have them finishing with 78 points last year. They finished with 80 points. They got disqualified. They qualified for the playoff and defeated. They were going to go to the final, but they got DQ'd for multiple branches of EFL regulations. So they got disqualified. So I have them finishing 7th this year with 78 points. Coming at number 6, West Ham, America's favorite team. You watch. I have them finishing 6th. Last year they finished 7th, missing out on the playoffs with 71 points. I have them finishing with 80 points this year, and they will play Derby City. No, they play Derby. They will play Southampton in the quarterfinal. And number 5, World. They will play Derby County in the quarterfinal. The two winners will play. We get the winner of Millwall and Derby, I think, faces the third place, and then the winner of West Ham and Southampton will play whoever I have fourth. So number 4, I have Middlesbrough. And they finished 5th last year, 80 points. I have them finishing 82. Coming at number 3, the last playoff team is Burnley. The Burnley and Middlesbrough will get the bye, and Middlesbrough and Derby will play each other, and Southampton and West Ham will play each other. And I have West Ham winning, I have Middlesbrough winning. So I believe West will play Burnley and Middlesbrough will play Middlesbrough. And I have West and Middlesbrough winning, and I have West Ham getting promoted as the third team. So I'll put them head over here, and they'll be the last team to get promoted to the Premier League. West Ham is in Premier League, and finishing number 2, automatic promotion is Norwich. They get back to the Premier League after a couple seasons, and they finished 2nd. I have them finishing with 92 points. And the last team is West Ham. West Ham is your champions. We get back to the Premier League after one season down, and they finished 102 points. I think they're going to dominate. I think they have the most funds because they're obviously a London team, and they have the most funds. I think with any club, maybe West Ham has more. I don't think so, but I think West Ham has the most funds, so they can and I think they have most complete team because they've been in the Premier League. I think the longest of the 3 that were demoted, that were regulated. So they were in the Premier League for a long time. Let me see. Yeah. So last time they they played an EFL championship was 2011-2012. Yep. 2011-2012. So they spent almost 12 seasons in the Premier League. Oh, 14 seasons in the Premier League. So they had the most funds because they were in the Premier League for 14 years. So 14 years in the Premier League, you'll get money. So they have the most money to spend in the EFL. So I expect them to dominate. I think they're going to dominate, and I have them finishing with 102 points. And they're the EFL champions. They get promoted after one season down. And I expect them to probably stay up in the Premier League again. As I said, they're a London team. They spend money, so and I expect them to be. So this is the standings. These are the six that left out because this table I used last year. So, but yeah, the West Ham Norwich automatic. Even though I had West Ham finishing sixth, I have them winning the playoff. I have them winning the quarterfinal, winning the semifinal, and winning the championship. So I have them making a run and winning the playoff, outlasting the other five teams, and getting that promotion to the Premier League after 2 seasons in EFL. They finally complete the journey and get to the Premier League. And here's the rest. Charlton Athletic, Bolton, and Lincoln will go down to League One. And that means Lincoln and Bolton will only last 1 season, as I said earlier. But that's pretty much it. Let's see what ESPN has to say. I don't think I'll show it, but I'll read it off. Yeah, ESPN has West Ham winning the league too. You have Wolves number 2, Middlesbrough 3, Hampton 4, Norwich 5, Burnley 6, Milford 7, Sheffield 8, Derby 9. So they have Derby missing. Bristol 10, West Ham 11. Wow. Okay. QPR 12, Swansea 13, Birmingham 14. So they have Swansea about the same. Mid-table is almost the same as mine. But yeah, Cardiff City, they have surviving. Blackburn, Stoke City. So Preston, oh wow. Yeah, Preston going down. They have Bolton going down, and they have no. They have Lincoln going down, just like I did. I think that's the most obvious one, just like Wolf was. And then Charleston and Bolton. They have Bolton and Charleston 22 and 23. I have Charleston 22, Bolton 23. But they still have the yeah, see, lack of depth and quality will be the ultimate demise of Lincoln. So that's it. That's my football league predictions for 2026-27 season. It starts tomorrow. Wolves return after an 8-year absence. Last time they were in the football league was 2017-2018 season. So welcome back, I guess, to the English Football League Wolves. It starts tomorrow. I'll do the English Premier League. It'll be either coming out, probably coming out tomorrow. But for MoneyE, later, guys. Let's play the computer.